Brothers and sisters, we're going to do something really different and fun and interactive in this video. I want to find out what's happening in the church all across the world, and I want to find out from you. This video is an opportunity for you and everyone watching to share where they're from and what is happening in the church in your country or your city. We can continue the conversation in the comment section below, and we can interact with one another, and we can really learn what is happening in the church all across the world. It'll be so good to be able to continue the conversation on, and we can keep engaging with one another, find people where we're from, and learn about the church in places that we don't know anything about. So I'm really looking forward to this, but it's going to require your input, and I can't wait to interact with you. So I'm going to kick it off. I'm from Adelaide, South Australia. I live near the hills in a beautiful location. We are so blessed here. Adelaide has historically been referred to as a city of churches, but unfortunately now it's more the city of old church buildings which have been vacated and adapted for other uses. In terms of society here, really we're seeing the same thing that's happening in many other parts of the Western world, where there is a social and cultural change that's taking place as people are looking to overhaul the traditional Judeo-Christian principles from which this country was founded on and prospered on. What I do find here is that it is difficult to actually find a good, solid, gospel-centered church which teaches the full counsel of the Bible. You see a lot of feel-good, watered-down preaching around the place, and it is quite challenging to actually find a good church here. Fortunately, I attend one that does expository preaching and goes through all the books of the Bible. For the first time in our short history in this country, religious freedoms and liberties are really being threatened, and it's time for the church here to make a stand. Persecution is coming in a way like it's never come before. And persecution might not be the worst thing for us in this comfortable culture, because it'll shake people up. It will separate the wheat from the chaff. It'll separate the sheep from the goats. And my prayer would be that during this time in this place, as the persecution intensifies and as the challenges to the Christians become greater and greater that we've never experienced before, that revival may break out in our hearts and in the life of the church as we make a stand for Jesus Christ in a society and a culture which opposes him. So that's what's happening over here. Would love to hear what's happening with you guys. Where in the world are you from? And what's the state of the church where you are? Leave some comments below and we can interact with one another. I can't wait to find out more about what's happening with you and all around the world. This is a community of mature believers where I preach the full word of God. I make short videos to encourage, inspire, challenge, and convict. My passion and mission is to help with discipleship, to build people up in spiritual maturity, to know God more, to become more like Jesus, and to be equipped to go out and preach the gospel. If you haven't already done so, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the bell notification below to receive notifications. And I look forward to seeing your comments below and interacting with you and finding out all about what is going on in the church around the world. Bless you, brothers and sisters.